Welcome to Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Arizona State Sun Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
If you haven't been to Tempe, Arizona to a college football game at Arizona State, it definitely should be on your bucket list. This is one of the most unique stadiums in all of college sports. Built into the side of a mountain, you literally can go for a hike and watch the college football game. They have one of the most fun atmospheres in all of the stadiums, and they have built a concourse that is definitely worth a visit. A little club scene gets you going if you want to watch the Sun Devils. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Sun Devils will kick off first, and here we go. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Play action on first down. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This quarterback, man, is scary fast. I think sometimes he's too fast. I think on a play like that, sometimes when you're on the run, you just want to sort of settle yourself a little bit, get your feet under you so you can make a more accurate throw.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Straight ahead, it's Rodgers.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage unit all over him. Stopped immediately. Offense at an empty set. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. What a job to lay out and make the catch. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Handoff for Brown. Knocked down immediately.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
how good has this defense been coming in? They've had a plan for this receiver. He's one of the fastest guys in all of college football, but he has just not been able to get loose or make anything big happen down the field. That time on a drag route, they're hoping he can just catch it and maybe use his speed to get to the outside, but a phenomenal job tackling by this defense, limiting the damage and now setting up 4th down.
So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Follows his blocks. It's Rodgers. Defense all over it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Throws for the tight end. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Going to field this one in tight quarters. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Quarterback signaling to his guy. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to Brown. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Brown. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Left side is Rodgers. Across the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to throw on 1st. He unleashes a long one. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Fresh setter downs going to the air. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Hits inside. It's Brown. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. On the move. Across the 45. Breaks into the open. At the 30. He's at the 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this.
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. There's timeout on the field. Arizona State calls it. They're down to one timeout left in the half. Bunch formation for these receivers. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Now the Sun Devils calling their third and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. On the move. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Extending the play. Unleashes one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up.
He's going for it all. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown ASU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here will tie the game.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Flush to the left. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? He gets his...
Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the two-point conversion attempt fails. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense in a bunch formation. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right side, it's Moore. Stopped right there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Second down to the air. With the catch, it's Bowman. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down and 10. A give to Brown. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Drops back on first down. Finds his target. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Second down, gonna throw it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
On third down, he drops to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Not a chance. Missed it. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. Makes a deep grab. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Alexander. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Reels it in. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Back to pass on second down. Rush right in his face. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Are forced to settle for 3. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the #1 team, the Pitt Panthers. And it's the Seminoles, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown.
Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Caught. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Release to the back. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. There he goes. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this could be really huge for this defense, man. You got put in a horrible spot. You can complain, you can whine, you can if you want to. It ain't going to help nothing. Like, they do a great job being ready for the pass on 1st down. Now, 2nd down and goal. They've got to bow their necks. They got to find a way to continue to be physical and make some plays here and try to force the field goal.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollard, let him cook down.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football.
It's complete. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Fitted in the window for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. 15-point lead, going for 2 here. If they get it, it'll be a 3-possession game. On the snap, it's Rodgers. He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion attempt will fail. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Making the adjustment. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Man, those are so frustrating when you're...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him.
Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the route is on.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and
He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down to the air. Out wide right, it's Moore. Breaks free, and he might be gone. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Hand off for Brown. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires quickly. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. It's caught downfield. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Just going to keep it after the snap. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
He's looking to throw. Still looking. Dangerous throw near the goal line.
Great job defending by the defense there. That guy could have had an interception in the end zone that time. As a result, the offense comes away with 6 points.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT.
Bringing it back. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Quarterback changing the play. Drops back on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously, trail.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. Discards him with the stiff arm. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, there's some plays where you just have to have it if you're going to have a chance to win a game, and that was one right there for the offense, David. Fourth down, and they come up with a massive touchdown, a big-time play to cut into this lead. There's still time left on the clock, but they have a lot of momentum on their side right now.
And how deflating is that for this defense, man? You got them in fourth down. You got the lead. You've got it everything right where you want it. You could almost end the football game, and you give up the big play and momentum back to the other side. That's a terrible play for this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He's got the tight end. Turning it on! And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
There's some room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're good.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Got it down the field. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! A great catch and run for 6. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark.
They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The unproductive first down completion now brings up 2nd and long. From the gun. The throw to the outside is complete. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Sun Devils, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Does not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with, close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
Look out! Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Breaks into the open. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Timeout taken.